Welcome to Hollywood Secrets Information. In this episode, we are diving into the personal stories of 25 most beloved celebrities who tragically lost their homes in the devastating Los Angeles fires of 2025. These stars have faced unimaginable loss, but their resilience continues to inspire millions. Stick around to hear how these famous faces have coped with the tragedy and rebuilt their lives. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for the latest updates in Hollywood. Now let's dive right in. 1. Gerard Butler. Our first story takes us to none other than action star Gerard Butler. Known for his roles in movies like 300 and Olympus Has Fallen, Butler had a beautiful Malibu home, which sadly became a casualty in the wildfires of 2025. It wasn't the first time the actor faced such devastation. Back in 2018, Butler had lost another home during the Woolsey fire. However, despite this heart-wrenching event, Gerard has remained remarkably strong. He expressed gratitude for the safety of his loved ones and emphasized the importance of focusing on rebuilding and helping the local community in its time of need. 2. Robin Thicke. The world-famous singer and songwriter Robin Thicke is next on our list. Along with his fiancée, April Love Geary, lost their home in Malibu during the 2025 fires. The couple had previously dealt with a similar situation during the Woolsey fire in 2018. Thicke, known for hits like Blurred Lines, shared heartbreaking photos of the damage on social media, expressing grief for the loss but relief that their family, including their young children, was safe. Their love for each other and their family's resilience shone through as they began rebuilding their life once again. 3. Shannen Doherty. Actress Shannen Doherty, best known for her roles in Beverly Hills 90210 and Charmed, also fell victim to the destructive fires. Doherty had already been battling a recurrence of breast cancer when the fires swept through her Los Angeles property. The loss of her home was a devastating blow, but Shannen's indomitable spirit has been evident in the face of both her personal and environmental struggles. The actress continues to raise awareness about the importance of fire safety and climate change, urging her fans to take precautions and help in efforts to protect the environment. 4. Neil Young. Iconic musician Neil Young also found himself among those who lost their homes in the fires of 2025. This was not Young's first encounter with a fire disaster. He lost homes in previous fires in California, including the Woolsey fire. Neil Young has been a vocal critic of the lack of fire prevention measures and has often pointed out the role climate change plays in exacerbating these natural disasters. Even after suffering significant losses, Young continues his advocacy work, using his platform to push for more environmental awareness and action to prevent future catastrophes. 5. Liam Hemsworth. Another well-known star affected by the fires was actor Liam Hemsworth, famous for his roles in the Hunger Games series. Hemsworth, who had shared a Malibu home with his then-fiancée, Miley Cyrus, during a previous fire, tragically lost his property again in the 2025 fires. Liam has always been deeply connected to nature, and the loss of his home was particularly painful for him. Despite the devastation, Liam remains committed to rebuilding, not just for himself but for the broader Malibu community, contributing to relief efforts and urging his fans to get involved in environmental causes. 6. Camille Grammer. Reality star Camille Grammer, known from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, was among those who lost their homes in the 2025 fires. Camille's Malibu home was completely destroyed, but this wasn't her first time dealing with such loss. She had already lost a home in the Woolsey fire of 2018. Camille took to social media to share her experience, calling the destruction heartbreaking. Despite the devastation, Grammer has shown incredible strength, focusing on rebuilding her life and using her platform to encourage people to take necessary precautions during fire season. 7. Lady Gaga. Pop superstar Lady Gaga, known for her powerful voice and larger-than-life performances, also saw her Los Angeles property destroyed in the fires of 2025. Gaga has always been vocal about social issues, and this personal tragedy pushed her further into environmental activism. She urged her followers to stay safe and advocated for the importance of preparedness and climate change awareness. Gaga's resilience and compassion were on full display as she donated generously to local fire relief efforts, offering not only financial support, but also a comforting voice to those affected. 8. Kim Basinger. Hollywood legend Kim Basinger, known for films like L.A. Confidential and Batman, was another star who lost her home in the 2025 fires. Basinger has long been a Malibu resident, cherishing her time by the coast. The loss of her home marked a significant chapter in her life, but like many other stars on this list, she focused on the safety of her loved ones. Basinger has been a strong advocate for wildfire prevention and has worked closely with local charities to support those affected. 9. Martin Sheen. Veteran actor Martin Sheen, beloved for his role in The West Wing, also lost his home in the fires. Sheen had previously spoken about his fears during the earlier California fires, and the 2025 fire finally took his residence. Despite the tragedy, Sheen remains as politically active as ever, speaking out about climate change and the need for better fire prevention methods. His calm and steady demeanor in the face of such loss has been an inspiration to many. 10. Pierce Brosnan. Former James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan was also impacted by the 2025 fires, losing his beautiful Malibu home. Brosnan, who has been an advocate for environmental conservation for years, has been vocal about the need to address climate change and better manage forest lands to prevent such disasters in the future. Despite the destruction, Brosnan remains committed to rebuilding his home and continues to advocate for policies that will protect California from further environmental degradation. 11. Alyssa Milano. Actress Alyssa Milano, known for Charmed and Who's the Boss, was another high-profile victim of the fires. Milano has always been outspoken about political and social causes, and losing her home only intensified her advocacy. She used her social media platforms to push for stronger fire prevention measures and assistance for those affected. Her tireless dedication to causes close to her heart has made her a prominent figure in disaster relief efforts. 12. Simon Cowell. Last but not least is music mogul Simon Cowell. Best known as a judge on shows like American Idol and The X Factor, Cowell's luxurious California property was among those lost in the 2025 fires. Always the pragmatist, Simon quickly took steps to rebuild and expressed gratitude for the safety of his family. His focus has been on supporting local firefighting efforts and encouraging his fans to stay vigilant during fire season. 13. Caitlyn Jenner. First on our list is Caitlyn Jenner, one of the most well-known figures in the entertainment world. Caitlyn's sprawling estate in Malibu, which has been featured in several TV shows, was reduced to ashes in the 2025 fires. She has always been proud of her home, where she has lived for years. After the fire, Caitlyn shared her emotions on social media, expressing gratitude that she was unharmed but heartbroken over the loss of memories tied to her beautiful property. Jenner is now focusing on rebuilding and moving forward, while also raising awareness about the climate crisis that has made these fires more frequent and severe. 14. Nick Nolte. Veteran actor Nick Nolte is no stranger to loss, having faced hardships throughout his life, but the destruction of his Malibu property was especially painful. His rustic, beloved home in the hills was engulfed by flames during the height of the fires. Nolte, who had lived there for decades, found it devastating to lose a place that had been his sanctuary. The actor, however, remained hopeful, sharing that he plans to stay in the Malibu area and rebuild a new home on the same property. 15. Patrick Dempsey. Grey's Anatomy star Patrick Dempsey, known for his charitable work and love for the environment, was another victim of the Los Angeles fires. Dempsey's home, nestled in the picturesque countryside outside of L.A., was completely destroyed. Fortunately, Dempsey and his family evacuated in time and were unharmed. The loss of his home hit him hard, but Dempsey has been active in relief efforts, donating to local organizations and raising awareness about the importance of wildfire prevention and emergency preparedness. 16. Jeffrey Katzenberg. Jeffrey Katzenberg, the renowned producer and co-founder of DreamWorks Animation, also lost his residence in the fires. Katzenberg's home, known for its architectural elegance and expansive gardens, was reduced to rubble. For someone who has been a pillar of Hollywood for decades, the loss of such a significant personal space was emotional. In the aftermath, Katzenberg emphasized the importance of coming together as a community to support each other during these challenging times. He's also been at the forefront of fundraising efforts to aid other fire victims in the region. 17. Fred Durst. Limp Bizkit frontman Fred Durst is known for his rockstar persona, but the destruction of his home in the fires showed a more vulnerable side of him. Durst's property in Calabasas, which he often showcased on social media, was devastated. Although Durst is known for his tough exterior, he expressed deep sadness over the loss, noting that his home held many personal memories. The singer has since been vocal about supporting fire prevention measures and has vowed to help raise awareness about the growing risk of wildfires. 18. Denise Richards. Actress Denise Richards was forced to evacuate her home with her family as the fires approached. While they were able to escape safely, her home in the hills of Malibu did not survive. Richards, who has always been an animal lover, shared how she and her family worked quickly to rescue their pets and flee the area. The loss of her home was a major blow, but she has remained positive, thanking first responders and encouraging others to support local charities aiding fire victims. 19. Rupert Murdoch. Media mogul Rupert Murdoch is no stranger to the unexpected, but the fire that destroyed his Los Angeles estate came as a shock. Murdoch's sprawling home, which boasted extensive vineyards and beautiful landscapes, was completely destroyed. Murdoch, who has been a major player in Hollywood and global media for decades, is now focused on rebuilding and using his platform to highlight the growing dangers posed by climate change and wildfires. 20. Shannon Beater. Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beater was also affected by the fires. Beater, who has been very open about her personal life on the show, shared the heartbreaking news with her fans that her Los Angeles home was destroyed. The reality TV star expressed her grief and said that while she's devastated by the loss, she is grateful her family is safe. Beater has since been involved in efforts to raise awareness about the importance of fire safety and preparedness. 21. Heather Graham. Actress Heather Graham lost her Hollywood Hills home in the 2025 fires. Known for her work in films like Boogie Nights and Austin Powers, Graham shared on social media how difficult it was to lose her home, which had been her peaceful retreat from the chaos of Hollywood. Despite the loss, Graham has remained optimistic, stating that she is grateful to be alive and is focusing on helping others who were affected by the disaster. 22. Josh Brolin. Actor Josh Brolin, known for his roles in Avengers and No Country for Old Men, faced the destruction of his Malibu property during the fires. Brolin and his family evacuated safely, but the loss of their home was a tough pill to swallow. The actor took to social media to express his heartbreak, saying that while material things can be replaced, the memories tied to the home cannot. Brolin has since been a vocal advocate for fire safety and has participated in numerous fundraising events to support the victims of the fires. 23. Victoria Principal. Former Dallas star Victoria Principal, who is also known for her philanthropic efforts, lost her Los Angeles home in the fires. Principal's beautiful property, which she had lovingly maintained for years, was completely destroyed. Despite the devastating loss, Principal has focused on rebuilding and helping others affected by the fires. She has been heavily involved in charity efforts, raising funds for both wildlife rescue and human relief efforts. 24. Brody Jenner. Reality star and DJ Brody Jenner, the son of Caitlyn Jenner, also lost his Malibu home in the fires. Brody, who has always been close to nature, often shared photos of his beautiful property online. Losing his home was a deep, emotional blow, but Brody has expressed gratitude that he and his loved ones are safe. He has since used his platform to raise awareness about the effects of climate change and the importance of protecting the environment. 25. Julia Roberts. Oscar-winning actress Julia Roberts faced the destruction of her stunning Malibu estate during the fires. Roberts, known for her iconic roles in films like Pretty Woman and Erin Brockovich, was devastated by the loss of her home, which she had cherished for years. Despite the tragedy, Roberts has maintained her focus on helping others, donating generously to fire relief efforts and encouraging her fans to do the same. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's episode of Hollywood Secrets Information. As we've seen, the Los Angeles fires of 2025 have caused heartbreaking losses for some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Let's hope they can rebuild and find strength in the face of such devastating circumstances. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities. Stay safe, everyone.